All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy MH Blackwell, and we're here to talk some sad news. As unfortunately, and you might have already heard this by now, one of the better musicians out there over the last several years has passed away. Rich Homie Quan, Atlanta rapper who touted Young Thug and YG as collaborators, passes away at 33 years old. Known for songs Lifestyle and Type Away and his collaborations with artists including Young Thug, YG, Gucci Man, has passed away. A representative of the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed to the Times in a statement Thursday that it was notified by Grady Memorial Hospital of the death of DeQuantis Devontae Lamar. The statement did not give a cause of death for the singer. He was 33 years old. He passed away in his Atlanta home. His family and a representative for Fulton County morgue told TMZ. The medical examiner's office said an autopsy is scheduled for Friday. Members of the rapper's family did not immediately respond to the Times' request for confirmation. Many people reached out. Boozy says, never forget your smile and the way you talked, and of course, your music. We had some good memories together, and that goes a long way. Always brings a smile to my face. The Set It Off rapper said in another tweet, may God be with us, Migos rapper Quavos. Just a very, very sad situation. I definitely, am not the biggest fan of rap, but, in that I don't listen to it. And into it the way that, some of the younger people in this, that, that have been 20s, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, listen to it. But I can definitely appreciate what the young man did. And it sounds, however, that this is a drug type of situation. And that because in the 911 call, and we'll hear that, in this next section that I'll play, in the very next, in the 911 call, it said that he was unresponsive.
Pronounced dead. Williams says music was Quan's way of overcoming trials and tribulations.
It's developing tonight at 11. Officials are now working to try to find out how an Atlanta rapper died.
Police say DeQuantis Devontae Lamar, better known as Rich Homie Quan, was found unresponsive at his Southwest Atlanta home today. 11 Live's Joe Ripley explains how the hip-hop community is remembering him tonight.
All right, y'all, welcome to the Trap Music Museum.
Mourning a tragic loss inside Atlanta's Trap Music Museum.
This guy's influence on the way that people rap and how trap music kind of evolved. We can't talk about the city of Atlanta and trap music if we don't talk about Rich Homie Quan.
CJ Williams learned Atlanta native DeQuantis Devontae Lamar, otherwise known as rapper Rich Homie Quan, died Thursday.
You never can really be in a space to expect to lose a person that has been so instrumental and legendary to the city of Atlanta.
I need an ambulance.
Atlanta police got the call from Rich Homie Quan's girlfriend Thursday to Hampton Forest Drive in Southwest Atlanta.
Never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing. He kind of foamed at the mouth.
An ambulance.
Yeah, see, that's why people are assuming that it may be
Hampton Forest Drive in Southwest Atlanta.
Never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing. He kind of.
Yeah, he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing. He kind of foamed at the mouth.
Foamed at the mouth.
An ambulance took Quan to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Williams says music was Quan's way of overcoming trials and tribulations. Quan rose to fame in the early 2010s, trailblazing the evolution of trap music with songs like Type of Way and Flex. He helped form the group Rich Gang, which included rapper Young Thug, an artist currently in the spotlight in the Young Slime Life trial.
To talk about one, you have to talk about the other. Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan were like a two-sided coin or a double-edged knife.
Williams says Rich Homie Quan's passing presents a chance to remember, reflect, and reignite the future stars of hip-hop.
The music will live on, and now people are going to go back and listen to all his old music, and someone is going to be inspired.
The GBI says it will conduct an autopsy Friday to determine exactly how Rich Homie Quan died. Next month would have marked his 34th birthday.
Yeah, man, that is very, very sad, man. And that type of stuff can just happen all out of the blue. Now, I have to tell you, as you talk about Young Thug and the trial that's going on around him, and obviously there's, criminal accusations going on around. And I definitely do know that and appreciate that rap music is really, really wrapped up in that. But this particular issue doesn't seem to be connected to that, because anybody could have a bad experience with a substance and wind up being out of there, especially if it's anything related to pills. In other videos that I've seen and people that have talked about it, my understanding is that he had previously talked about he had substance abuse problems, talked about some of the depression and some of the things that had taken place for him since his career had been on the decline, which is something that happens to all musical artists. As I said, he came out in early 2010s. It's 2024. He's 33 years old now. When he came out, he was at 20 years old. Is that about right? If he was out in 2010, that was 14 years ago. So that would make him 19 years old, just a young man, and then moving into, adulthood, right? He was closer to 40 than you are to 20. Many of the people and the supporters that you had in the 2010s have moved on to different type of music, different type of, things in their lives, and, could suffer with some depression from feeling like, the change and seeing the young folk coming up and them, getting their shine, people that looked up to you now, or really have the spotlight. All of those type of things could happen to anybody, depending on no matter what the particular job that they have is. But it seems to be particularly prevalent in entertainment. But rest in peace to him. Kiss your children. This is him in better times. Turn some of the mutes up. The volume down so I don't get hit with a copyright. This is TMZ's. He's out here giving a concert, in front of a crowd of people. It clearly doesn't look like it's a stadium or anything like that, but still doing what he loved to do. Seemed like the house that he was in, was a nice house. So he was, so he's living well. Rest in peace to him. I hope nothing really negative or salacious comes out about this, but time passes on. Eventually we'll all be past, and it is what it is. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.